I got the story for you. I was at a red light after getting Jack in the Crack, like the cool guy that I am. When all of a sudden, I see some lights in my rearview mirror, and they're coming up fast. I look to my left, and I see a white Civic pull up next to me. The driver lowers its window and says, "On green, we go." Does this guy not know who I am? I am Toon Danger's owner of a 600 horsepower C10, gosh darn it! The light turns green, and I step on it. And unfortunately, my car doesn't go anywhere. And all I see is the white Challenger disappear into the night. So the only thing left to do was drive home in disappointment. So after that big embarrassment and disappointment, the only thing that we can do is tune the Camaro to make it run better and faster. What do you think, Camaro? Is that what you want? Blink twice if you want me to do it. I think that's a yes. Let's go ahead and tune the Camaro, guys. Tuning, guys. Tuning. Such a beautiful thing that makes car do this. And this. But also makes cars run better, more reliably, and more efficient. And in today's world, it's done with one of these. Yes, a computer. Ooh. But wait, guys, this is not the 70s. We did not have computers back in the day. So get out of here. Well, you see, guys. Back in the 70s, cars like this did not have computers or ECUs. They had carburetors, guys. And these carburetors, they were tuned with a common household item. I introduced to you the flathead screwdriver. And you see, guys, back in the day, we only needed 3 components to tune these type of engines. It was the flathead screwdriver, a timing light, and a vacuum gauge. And with these 3 components, you were able to tune these engines, like the small block Chevy, and make them make more power, baby. But like in today's world, in order for us to have a really good tune and be able to tune these cars correctly, we need the 3 most important things that an engine requires. And we need them to be running reliably and perfectly. And that's gonna be spark, air, and fuel. So let's get to it, guys. Let's start tuning the Camaro. But first, guys, let's go get some supplies from the hardware store.
Get in the zone. AutoZone.
At the gas pump. Let me check the timing of the small block Chevy to see how many degrees of timing we have. Wait.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I realized I did not explain timing to y'all. Who am I, huh? Timing, guys. You know, I'm not talking about a clock time. I'm talking about engine timing. Let me go ahead and give you a quick breakdown of what that is and how it works. Ignition timing. What is it and what does it mean? Ignition timing refers to the moment the spark will occur in order to light the fuel and air mixture during the compression stroke. And this is measured in degrees. Ah, yes, Edgar. Okay, but why is this important? Well, you see, Edgar, it's important to know when the spark is going to occur inside the piston in order to maximize compression and power. Oh, okay, right. Now we can explain advanced and retard timing. Advanced timing is when you make the ignition occur before the piston gets to top dead center, meaning you're gonna go ahead and make the spark occur before the piston reaches its maximum point of travel. An example will be 10 degrees before top dead center. Well, what happens if it's advanced too much? Good question, Edgar. If you advance the timing too much, you can actually develop spark knock. And yes, this will hurt the engine. Now, retard timing. Retard timing is whenever the spark occurs right before top dead center or after top dead center. But it's done when the piston is going to be at its highest point of travel. Example would be 2 degrees before top dead center or 2 degrees after top dead center. But you see guys, too much retard timing can actually cause loss of power, it's gonna feel sluggish, and it's not gonna be responding, so hesitation. Oh, interesting. So now you know the importance of ignition timing and why it's crucial to know where to ignite the spark to have good compression, good power, and good response. Now that y'all are educated about timing, we're gonna go ahead and be checking the ignition timing on the Camaro. So we're gonna go ahead and connect our vacuum gauge, and also we're gonna be connecting our timing light. We're gonna go ahead and connect our signal wire to the first spark plug wire in the number 1 cylinder. Now we can turn on the engine. So now we're gonna be checking our timing with our timing light. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and point the light down into the harmonic balancer so I can read off the timing. And as y'all can see, we have 2 degrees of timing. Holy smokes, that's too low! Alright guys, and from that little test run, we were able to find out a lot of things. The first thing is that we have phenomenal vacuum. I thought the vacuum was actually going to be a little bit low, but it's actually in the perfect spot. It's working really good. So yay, that's one less thing to mess with. But the other bad thing guys, is that we are only at 2 degrees of timing. Yo, what the heck is that? Brother, 2 degrees for a 350? That should be at least 4. Well anyways guys, let's go ahead and set the timing correct, and hopefully our vacuum doesn't mess up that much. But before we start with the ignition timing, we're gonna go ahead and actually start making sure that we have good spark, good fuel, and good air. Remember guys, those are the 3 most important components when it comes to tuning. So the first thing we're going to be checking is going to be the spark. So we know that we have good spark just because like the way the car turns on, and we know we don't have any misfires. But we can always make it better. I've already went ahead and checked our spark plug wires, and they seem to be working super duper good, and I don't see any cracks, rips, or anything burnt. We're actually going to go ahead and move on to the next step, which is going to be replacing our spark plugs. And actually guys, the spark plug is not looking super duper bad, so. And we got the last one out, let's go. And honestly guys, these spark plugs don't look that bad. If I was in a pinch, I would definitely be reusing these spark plugs. We're gonna go ahead and put our new spark plugs in, and we're gonna be gapping them to 45 thousandths of an inch. Alright guys, now we're gonna go ahead and torque them down so they don't come out. And I'm gonna go based off the arm. Torque. Guys, so if you ever go ahead and replace your spark plugs and you have a distributor, and you disconnect all the spark plug wires and don't label them, like which one's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you don't do that, as long as you know which one's on number 1 up here on the distributor, you can actually go ahead and track it down. And this is going to be cylinder number 1. From there, you can either look up the firing order for your specific engine, or if you have it memorized, you'll be able to do it. I already know the firing order because I'm a super duper duper Chevy fanatic. It's actually going to be for me 1, 8, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 2. So yeah. So now we can loosen up the distributor so we can adjust it. Ew guys, it's so delayed and slow. We're gonna go ahead and change that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and drop the idle. I know when I start advancing the timing, it's gonna shoot up. So now we're gonna go ahead and start adjusting it. We're gonna be turning it counterclockwise so we can give it more timing. Ooh, now let's go ahead and check it. And as you can see right now guys, it's gonna be at 10 degrees of timing. You can tell by the mark I made. Ooh, we're at 10 degrees. We're on the sweet spot.
Nice.
these smokes, guys, that you'll see the difference between 2 degrees of timing to 10 degrees of timing. Now this car feels faster, it's more responsive, and it's making more power because we have more timing on the engine. So if you have a classic car and it feels sluggish, this is something you can go ahead and do right off the bat. Just make sure that before you start tuning the car, you have good air, which means no vacuum leaks. You have good fuel, and also you have good spark. And as long as you have those 3 things working phenomenal, you're gonna be able to tune the car and achieve the tune and vacuum you want. Hopefully guys, y'all learned and also, took a few ideas in case y'all ever had to tune your car. But as always guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video for more future content, and I'll see you all next time.